call in for a Crown Vic in the ditch. He ramped in there, it looks like.
Definitely. That's a very good question. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
I'm guessing I'm going to need every square inch possible. And then some. Welcome back, guys. PD call in for a Crown Vic in the ditch. We should be close here. I think I see lights.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He ramped in there, it looks like.
Definitely. It's gonna be fun. Well, we're good this way. That's a very good question. Park over there next to him, but I guess I can just pull him straight back.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Looks like it's bottomed out on a rear bumper.
It's the busiest road in the planet. What, I guess it just needs pulled backwards, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, I was telling him, I think the front bumper might get caught a lot. I don't know if there's much you can do about that. But I just pulled straight out, that's all I need.
Okay. We'll be as gentle as we can. Yeah, that's the bad thing, isn't it? If I pick up on this, it's going to make that side worse.
What? Angle to the left, maybe. With the wheel. Just roll back.
Maybe sleep back down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to get behind it and pick up that side, but either side, I'm going to make this one worse or that one worse. I think you're right. Yeah, we could angle the wheel hard right, see if we can get it to roll down the hill. I guess I'll just try to stay out of your road then, and maybe just sit up here in the back corner. Yeah, that's the one. One. I know that one's got a lot going on. A lot going on. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna turn the wheel probably as you're pulling.
Ready?
I just don't want to catch the door. Yeah, it should just drag now.
How's that front fender looking? Let's get these tires, the tire on the ground.
Yeah, we'll massage it out. It'll be a... If you like it, it'll be fine. I think it'll go from there.
I think it'll be fine. It's okay to the ground.
can't take down the old police cruiser. I don't think it'll get into your... It's far enough away from your tire. I think it'll be okay. Heck yeah! Yeah. Yeah, we'll get this thing out of the way. Okay, guys. I don't know. We didn't get really the story on that one. We asked if the brakes had went out, and they said no, the brakes didn't go out. I don't know how they ended up in that.
I don't know.
Predicament. Predicament.
I think it's predicament.
Predicament. Okay, thanks, guys. Leaving the scene. Rolling out.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's Crown Vic, and he said it had how many hundreds of thousands of miles on it?
No, he said he's had several. That one only had 130,000 miles on it. He's going to take it to 3. He said he's had it since high school. He said.
Oh my goodness.
I've had several of those cars too. They're so much fun to cruise around, and they're very comfortable and very well built, I guess you can say. We've traveled quite a bit in
quite comfortably in them.
Yeah, we've traveled quite a bit. It's been 13, 14 years ago since I had the last one. We used to come down here on vacation and cruise those things around. Very comfortable. But anyway, not really that the bumpers kind of pulled loose on that one side, but no big deal. Tweak it back over and get it fixed up. As usual, Gatlinburg's amazing. Keeping the traffic off of us, keeping us safe over there.
Yes.
We're heading back down Glades Road. It's starting to get dark. Daylight savings kicks in
tonight.
Sometime soon. We still got a little bit of daylight left as we cruise down and get on back to work. So comment down below, guys. We appreciate you tagging along with us. Let us know what you think. Maybe what could have happened, what should have happened. Who knows? Maybe a bear ran out in front of him and he was...
You know, it's quite possible that that he swerved for some reason. Somebody pulled out in front of him or something, but...
That intersection's very dangerous.
It's quite possible, so...
We've gotten several people out of that has been tipped over because they cut down and go into that culvert right there. So.
That's where I was expecting him to be, was in the culvert, not on the bank opposite, but...
Me too. That's what I thought too, but... we got lucky on that one. The last one was...
Oh, I know. It got caught on the culvert.
It was a hard pull. We were trying to take half the road with us, I think, and culvert was pulling up on it. Sometimes they're tough, but anyway, guys, like I said, comment down below, let us know what you think, and we're going to get back to work, so stick around, stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back. Balls Hollow East Road out in Cosby. Call in for a car up against a tree. Judging by the size of this road, I can imagine that there was probably a battle for two-way traffic, and this little Ford lost, it looks like. Because this road is barely wide enough for my truck. Well,
your destination is on the left.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow.
Back up down there now. And then some.
Hello. Y'all okay?
Yeah.
Did you pass the car?
Down this, and I just didn't hit the brakes hard enough.
Yeah, okay.
Came around this corner, said he did not hit the brakes hard enough. So he came around. You can see over this front tire. It's kind of sliding, my goodness. Right here, that's where the tire marks start. Scary stuff.
That tree was very scary for the passenger, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It was, the best choice. It happens.
You guys been in town long? A couple days. Hopefully having more fun than this.
Yeah.
You going low on this side?
You know, I might come up here and catch this one because I'm thinking I'm going to have a hard time keeping it off. Yeah, I'm anticipating it wanting to roll since we're downhill just a little bit.
You gonna want red for that one?
Yeah, for that back tire. That'll give me control of the back.
When we start pulling well, I'll tell you what to do. You can either go to the front of the truck or back there by that corner.
Back here by that cone, probably got a better view.
Yeah, probably back there.
These cables are dangerous if they're...
You don't want to be in the triangle of danger.
All right. Hooked that tree there.
Go ahead, pull red.
think I'm gonna probably switch so we don't destroy that tire.
Alright. I don't have tons of faith in this tree, so.
Actually, I'll probably just get out the jack and see if I can coerce it up over.
Okay.
nerve-wracking.
He's gonna hit. You gonna rip that parking brake?
Yeah. I don't even have.
You have a parking brake? Center? In the center.
Back
thing that it's on.
I may just want to let it down and go forward now.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the best bet.
Because I want to get the other tire.
Is your front tire on?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. You keep going.
I think I'll just pull forward from there.
Okay.
If it'll stay on the road, it'll just drive forward.
Good job.
Well, about as good as it expected, I guess.
Back tire was there. Front tire was there.
You've got a nice tree imprint up there. You guys can come take a look now. The pressure's off these cables. I think it's okay, but I'd be afraid to open the hood. I don't know which side's the battery.
Great question.
I'd worry about if the battery's on this side. Sometimes it's positive, negative cables and stuff.
I think the battery's on the right.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure.
I just jumped someone's car 2 weeks ago. I think it's on the right.
There's a lot of important stuff there. Suspension and strut towers and things like that. I couldn't speak for how it will drive.
Yeah, I don't know
It
if
started pulled forward, but
well, he'll look at it before we send you on your way.
the problem is if we open that hood, I don't know that it'll close again. So what do y'all think? You think you're just going to give it a go, try it?
I'd like to try it and see if she makes it back.
I'll be honest with you, I think it'll be okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It doesn't look like there's any damage to the actual wheel or the wheel hub.
Yeah, and the strut looks like it's back here in this area
Yeah.
where it wasn't.
Everything there would just be straight up from the tire.
Yeah, and it looks squared up with the tires. So.
Don't know before we get too far.
Yeah, I mean, we'll ease out to the main. I guess you guys are going out to the main road.
We were arguing to the back of that way if we didn't want to risk it.
I mean, if you just want to give it a go and just follow us back out to the main, if something's weird and you don't want to, just give a horn or two there and we'll stop and see if we can get hooked up good from there. But if it's okay going out to the main road, I'll just continue with what you guys are doing and it'll be fine. Like I said, the only thing I wouldn't want to do is probably pop that hood because I'm assuming you got interstate driving on the way home. Yeah, if that thing was compromised, I would not want to do interstate driving. But there's no chance in the world of it coming up right now. So as long as you don't have to check any fluids, I didn't see any leaking.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you did okay. I think you did okay. Okay, I'll get this cone if you want to get that cone. Yeah, I'll get this cone up front and then we'll just slow and easy to the road. Okay guys, they are behind us. We're really worried about that heavy damage on the hood because it was right close to the heavy damage on the hood, right close to that strut tower, and I was concerned about which side the battery was on. I should know these things, but there's so many makes and models out there that I see every day. I couldn't tell you which side the battery lives on in a Ford Focus, but I would assume by it starting and running that that battery is on the other side, because if it wasn't, we would have done popped a bunch of fuses and probably fried a whole lot of electronics. So the battery must be safe and sound on the other side. It looked like it just missed the strut tower. It was more to the front of the car. So I think everything that it mashed down was fender and hood and cosmetic things, possibly. I would assume the AC lines and stuff like that. If it didn't get those, then they're probably crushed. But on a day like today, I don't think you'll need any air conditioning. They're very lucky to have survived, and hopefully could finish out their vacation with this car, and I don't know, have a little souvenir to talk about when they get home. Hey guys, look at my car. I think they got plenty of pictures too. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a good one.
But as you guys can see, this road is I don't know if it's in a road category, but very narrow, and that one side back there was very steep. I didn't want it to roll forward. I always like to get the heavy end on the car, get it winched up in the air, and if I'd have used 2 high pulls, then I'd have ended up with that thing, and I almost ended up with it anyway on the bed of my truck. It come to rest just a couple of inches short. Luckily I had that side pull over there to kind of control the forward and backward as much as I possibly could, and unfortunately that ended up with me not getting a high enough pull for the back, and I didn't want to blow their tire. That's what we were getting up against there, was that back tire was getting very close to popping off the bead, and I did not want that to happen. So I think they're okay.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, they're still back there, still coming. So okay guys, well, anyway, we got them out of there slowly but surely, utilizing a little bit of a jack and the side pull and a high pull up front. Kind of got it wiggled out enough to where it was enough on the road where I could let it down and drive forward. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
You trusted that parking brake more than I would have. That's why I was like, you know, get a wheel chalk so we can throw it in front of one of those tires so it doesn't slam into the truck. But
yeah,
you had faith in that.
I had faith in the parking brake, and my high pull was tight enough that if it did bump the truck, it would be very light. But yeah, those are always tough, those downhill ones. And I know it doesn't probably look like it in camera. Probably does look like a flat road, but we had a decent amount of downward on it. And I guess in theory I probably should have just went forward and pulled it out from the back side. That way it was downhill from me. But like I said, I always want to try to get that heavy end up first. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But
thank goodness for trees on that one. The trees that stopped them from going the rest of the way down the ravine, and the tree on the opposite bank that you were able to snatch to.
Yeah, that's always very nice to get that tree on the other side. It keeps the truck kind of in check from doing too much rollover, and it helps me for controlling the car way more. Sort of an old rotator. We'll get that rotator someday. Until then, we'll keep doing what we're doing. Old country road out here, guys. So thank you guys for sticking around, tagging along, and all that good stuff. Comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. We're gonna get on out here to the main road and give them a quick glance once we get to the main road to make sure they're okay with continuing the drive. So hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, gave it a quick check. They said it was making kind of a weird rattly noise, but she said it was an old car, and it had often made those rattly noises anyway. It might have just enhanced it a little bit by smashing it against that tree. I don't know. But they've got my phone number, and I told them that we don't see anything leaking out of it, and there's no glass busted, or there's nothing physically saying that they can't drive it. It drove fine all the way out to the main road. So we're just going to let it go at that, and if they need me, then we're just a phone call away and 10 or 15 minutes down the road if they happen to need a tow truck. But I told him just to take it easy, and he said it drove fine. It didn't pull.
That's good.
Didn't do anything weird on the driving, so I think they'll be okay. We'll see. So stick around, stay tuned. If we get that phone call, we'll bring it to you guys and let you know what's going on.
I swear I can't take him anywhere.
was just super cool. I guess the tow truck guy is, you automatically assume the tow truck guy's interested in something like that. He stopped to talk to me, and he's just out for a cruise. But I had no idea. He asked me if I knew what year that thing was, and I guessed incorrectly. So it's a 1918 Buick. Had the original Buick emblem on the front. He said that he had a 16 at home that he had redone, and he hopped it up. It was a little bit faster. He said he was afraid to drive it, so he had to upgrade the wheels because the wheels are wooden spoked.
Holy cow.
He said that he had to upgrade to the steel spoke wheels, so he felt a little more comfortable driving, especially in our area with the corners. He said he's afraid he would get in one of the corners over there on the spur. But yeah, he's got a 1916 and a 1918 original Buick, everything on it. The funny thing was he pointed to the clock. He said, would you believe in 1918 that they put clocks in vehicles? And I wish I'd have gotten a picture for you guys, but it was an original. I'd say it was probably a 4-inch, 3.5, 4-inch pod, and it had a full clock in it. It was very cool looking. But he'd said he'd looked that up. He'd looked up the name brand on the clock and found that it was original to the.
That's crazy.
To the thing, and that one was convertible. Cool thing. Some of the things you see around here are just really cool. So I said thank you for stopping and sharing that with me, because that's definitely not something you see going down the road every day. And really cool guy. Maybe I'll get a chance to meet up with him some other time with his 16 model out in town cruising around. Get to see the hopped up version of that. So, who knows?